Hello there and welcome. My name is Kailee Cain and welcome back to the Versian Chronicles. I know we've been on a large hiatus between this season and last season, but we're back in the saddle again. Before we get started, we'll just quickly get off some housekeeping stuff. If you have listened to the previous seasons or have listened to the previous episode 1 of this season, I want to apologize. The previous episode will be staying up, the Shadowrun episode, as it was an episode I really enjoyed making, but due to the timing of the episode being made, I was in a very deep depression, and I have no qualms with talking about that. And long story short, due to the depression, I was unable to do anything else with the game. I would like to revisit it in the future, but at the moment, it's not a good time. So, we're going to be doing something else. As you can see from the title of this episode, we're playing Mass Effect. And yes, when I say Mass Effect, I do mean Mass Effect Legendary Edition 1, 2, and 3. We're going to be doing them back-to-back. Seasons 4, 5, and 6 will be Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 in the Legendary Edition. Of course, modded, as that way we can get the most out of the games and make them the most fun for myself. Because, well, let me put it this way. The Mako is not that great in the base game, and I needed to give it a little bit of a boost. Anyways, with that said, we're going to get right into it. It's going to be one of those days where we're just going to get right into character creation, and we're going to walk through character creating Shepard and going through the opening of the story. I believe this episode is going to be character creation, the first episode, and probably the Citadel, depending on timing. So, buckle in. We're about to have a good time. That said, start new career. Hit start new career button, and the computer talks to us.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Uh-oh.
Establishing secure connection.
Okay.
Secure connection confirmed.
All right, let's do it. And now it's asking us to create our character. It says profile reconstruction. Due to your covert INSED status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. We will be registering manually. We're going to create a new ID. We're going to do custom female. We do play FemShep.
Please log in to access your profile.
Name will be Kailee Shepard. Of course, you cannot change the last name. It's always Shepard. For continuity's sake, this game is fully voiced. So I'm not going to be providing any weird voices. Everybody does the thing. It's all fully voiced and mostly understandable. I do believe there might be some races where they don't speak in like an English, and I will be doing a translation for them when they speak. But for the most part, it is all in English, and I will be letting the game do the talking where I describe the gameplay and the scenery. You can also hear the music in the background, even though it is a bit truncated due to the I hope it's slight, auto ducking feature I have turned on the mic. All right, let's go. Kailee Shepard next. It's connecting the established. It's preparing to send. Connection established. Sending, decrypting, verifying username.
Warning,
data corruption.
Data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
All right, it's going to make us reconstruct.
Confirm pre-service history.
So, we have 3 options as to who or what we can be as far as our pre-service history. And those options are Spacer, Colonist, and Earthborn. And I'm going to explain those really quickly. Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations. They transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Colonist. You were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Attican Transverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and enlisted with the military a few years later. And Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I do believe we're going to go Colonist. I think that's the best one for us, so let's run it.
Confirm psychological profile.
Psychological profile. We have 3 options: the solo survivor, the war hero, and the ruthless. Sole survivor is during your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stressors It would have broken most people. You survived while those around you fell, and now you're alone to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have been held fast to one basic rule. Get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military goes to you first. I think we're going to go Soul Survivor. I think I'm going to go Soul, maybe. I'm either going to go Soul Survivor or War Hero. I'm honestly thinking about going Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
And now we have our classes. We have the classes Soldier, Engineer, Adept, Infiltrator, Sentinel, and Vanguard. We're going to go through these lists really quickly. Soldiers are combat specialists. These are your weapon platforms. They're ideal for front lines in a firefight. They have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapons, start with the ability to use medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. Engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Not really my thing, but okay. Adept. They're biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift and throw objects, shield the squad, and disable and destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Again, I like my weapons, not my jam. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing and disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focused on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. That one is closer to what I like, but Sentinels. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities to advance healing skills to defend allies, although they can also disrupt opponents with biotic and tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. They can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Finally, the biotics are the Vanguard. These are bionic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents, and they are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols, shotguns, and wear medium armor. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like magic in this game. Magic, the biotics are magic. Let me be 100%. And me, I'm a simple person. I am a simple they, them on the cusp of the galaxy, and I am not a fan of biotics. I actually really don't like biotics in 1. I've played all 3 Mass Effect games. On Insanity, I don't like biotics in 1. They are better in the Legendary Edition. They are a slight bit better in 2 and 3. But I'm just not a fan of them. So, keeping in my personality, we're gonna go Soldier. I like my weapons platforms. Give me a rifle. Give me a rifle. Give me a shotgun. Let's go. We are granted, however, a bonus talent after we chose Soldier. We can choose Throw, Warp, or Barrier. And as for me, I like my shields, so Barrier it is.
Confirm facial identification.
And we're going to change our appearance. You can't see this, of course, but we are going to cycle through the presets a little bit and just kind of take a look and see which one closely matches what I kind of want to go with. That's a good question. That's fine. We'll check our facial structure. There's a facial structure that I kind of dig that's really close to mine. Let's see here. That's probably the closest. Let's darken the skin tone just a hair. And let's clean up the complexion a little bit. Complexion over here is freaking nightmarish. My complexion's not that bad. I do look like I'm 40 though, so I need to be careful. All right, let's go to head here. And we're going to kind of, my neck is not that thick. It might be. All right, face size, let's do that. Cheek width, I have large cheekbones, sadly, but I have very gaunty cheeks. My ears are large because I'm weird. Thanks. Thank you, game. My eye shape, I don't actually know what my eye shape is in real life, so we're gonna go with something like so if you're watching this, if you're not watching this, if you're going to be looking at the screenshots, I will try to remember to put on the Patreon. Change my Irish color to something more akin to my real life, which is a brown. Yeah, that's close enough. I have this like really dark brown or golden brown eyes. I don't know if you guys knew that. I have really like golden brown eyes. There it is. I found it. I found it, y'all. Found the golden brown. You don't have to wonder anymore. Golden brown has been found. I got like a really thin wit, I got a really thin chin. I'm weird. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for my weird chin. Listen, I know what I'm about. Let's go mouth. Let's do that. Get that. Let's get that width there. Come here, Shepard. Shepard, I'm over here. Stop it. Shepard's over here looking around in every single direction except up. All right, I've got a thinner nose. That's fine. Just took a look at our hair. Ooh, I think I found my hair. Got bushy hair. My hair color is like a... I don't think they have my hair color in here, because my hair color in real life is like a dark brown, almost, but with red highlights. Like, and I know that sounds weird, but it actually is. It is like a dark brown with red. A little weird. I like the scars. Those are fine. I am going to finalize that. There
Profile reconstruction complete.
Beautiful. And we'll accept the so we are Kailee Shepard. We are a colonist. We are the sole survivor of a mission. We are the soldier class. And we have a talent of barrier. Let's accept and get into the game. Now, we're going to hear some talking soon, so get ready for the talking as we look over the planet.
Identification confirmed.
Oh, shit. I forgot. We got to do gameplay options. Combat difficulty is going to be on veteran. Auto level is going to be squad only. I'm not really too worried on veteran. You can do squad level up automatically. It's fine. Level scaling will be using the legendary scaling over the original 1 to 60. This is 1 to 30. Squad power usage is all on all, which that's fine. Enabled tutorials is off because I don't like the tutorials. I've played the game multiple times. I might have to just to do a refresher on buttons. I think that's my biggest problem, is because I haven't played in a while. Subtitles are on. Autosaves are on. We will be doing a lot of manual saves, of course, but the autosaves are just in case shit hits the fan, and we've got to save our butts, right? We don't want to get ourselves in trouble. That's not how we want to do this. I think that's everything. We're going to hit accept. I think it's going to show one more menu for mods, for the community mods. There it is, community patch settings. We're going to open it up. And so it's going to turn on a few options, and I'm going to explain these options real quick. Data recovery backtracking on Pharos. In the original Pharos, you cannot complete data recovery if you do the main mission on Pharos. Like, you just can't complete it. Turning this option on allows you to complete data recovery. On Novera, in the default game, there is an M9 Grizzly in the port garage. That was in the original, that was removed in the removed in Legendary Edition. This patch re-enables it. The Noveria alien creatures, actually, their names are spoiled in their names are completely spoiled for whatever reason, both in ME1 and this patch actually changes it to unknown creatures until they are not spoiled anymore. Then we have an outfit change for the Han Olar Scientist. We have an outfit change for the Flex Bouncer. We have an outfit change for the Bane's Blackmailer from ME1. And we have a Solarian CSEC officer during the Citadel Controls escape scene, which will happen later. So all this is later, but all this is much, much later, but we do want these options enabled. I don't have my mods list up, but give me 1 second and I will pop those up so we can read those real fast. Give me 1 second. Let me pop up the mod manager here. Won't click manage target. Okay. The mods we have so you are able to follow along. We have black market license, charm and intimidate. Black market license basically adds more weapons to the game. Adds weapons in a specific black market, super legendary weapons that we can buy throughout the game. We have Charm Intimidate Remover. This sets our Charm and Intimidate to max level automatically. That way we have all dialogue options at all times because those are tied to Charm and Intimidate. And there are a few quests that require it. And I want to be able to do those quests, so we're going to avoid having to fight with that by having the Charm Intimidate Remover. Charted Worlds is mainly for me. It tells me what maps are, what worlds we actually have access to, and what resources are on those worlds. Eclectic Emails allows us to, we get actually extra emails and an email panel later here in the private message terminal that we can access that tells us more about missions and stuff. We have a comparative, a weapon compare mod that allows us to easier compare weapons properly. Galaxy map trackers, again, that's quality of life. We have a restoration of the Hot Labs mission, which allows both paths to be taken instead of just one. Of course, we have the community patch, which went over. We have a streamlined weapon loadout, which basically makes it to where you can only equip what your class can equip. So we're not going to see, like, Caden wearing weapons he can't use. We're not going to see Ashley or Saren or Garrus use weapons they can't use. It's going to kind of streamline things to make it a little easier to understand. We have mission timings, which fixes the mission timings to pop up when they actually should be. We have an iconic armor shop there. We have Mellow, which is a lighting mod that's strictly for me. We have Pinnacle Station DLC. We will be doing that DLC. The Pinnacle Station DLC was actually lost by BioWare's coders and programmers. And a wonderful group of modders actually went back and restored it to life. So we have Pinnacle Station DLC again. We have a replenish grenades terminal, which allows us to refill our grenades on the ship. We have same gender romances, which means if we, as FemShep, want to date Ashley, I don't think we will. I already have a plan for that. But if we wanted to, that option is there. I keep that one. That was an always install. Same with optional flirting in ME2 and 3, which as we go along, you're going to see I already kind of have a plan for what the dating and romance looks like. So, yeah. And then finally, we have UNC Morality 1, which is specifically a mod to allow us to do both of the morality missions without having to max out both Paragon and Renegade. This allows us to do both morality missions unlocked at levels 10 and 15, respectively. This will really, this allows us to do do as much of the content as possible, to show off as much of the content as possible without having to be an asshole to do it. Because I tend to go Paragon. Apologies for the sound effect. I just unplugged my vape. But yeah, it allows us to do as much of the content as possible so that we don't have to do that. With that said, let's listen to a cutscene. Bear in mind, we are over the top of Earth, and we are about to hop through a Mass Effect to the next location. Listen up.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In that scene, we saw Shepard looking over Earth, and it was beautiful. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient seafaring civilization. In the decades that followed, the mysterious artifacts revealed new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The humans call it the Mass Effect. We see a shot of the Earth, and now we see a shot of Jupiter and the Normandy, our ship, flying around Jupiter towards
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
The shots of the planet are beautiful here, by the way. And the constellations. I didn't even realize that bird time first become late.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
The person we're hearing in the background is Joker, our pilot.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
We are currently walking through our ship, walking towards
All
Joker,
stations secure for transit.
headed towards the mass relay. Oh, this scene is absolutely beautiful. We come into the cockpit. Saren.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
And Joker. Here we go. Hitting the mass relay. The ship's thrusters light up. If you have not played this game, you really should. These scenes always give me goosebumps.
In 3, 2, 1.
Lightning hits the ship and boom. FTL travel. There we go. Mass Effect.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
And there we are.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
That's not Saren. Nihilus, sorry.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
The two voices you've been hearing so far have been Joker and Kaiden. Kaiden. I believe it's Kaiden, not Kaiden. Kaiden sitting in the co-pilot seat while Joker is piloting the ship. We have three options. We can say, I agree, you're overreacting, and cut the chatter. I'm going to go with, honestly, I think I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
Yep,
You get that, Commander?
I heard.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
All right, there we go. We got 2 Paragon points for that. And we can look around the cockpit. We have Kaiden, Joker. I believe none of the other seats are filled. We now have a look at the cockpit. I'm going to do one thing before we continue, and that is actually work on sound. Dialogue volume should be turned up a bit. It's too low in my opinion, so we're going to turn it up to 90. I'm going to be turning the sound effects and music down a little bit, so you're going to have to excuse that. There we go. And I just need to double check the controls. By the way, if you don't know what they are, we are playing on keyboard and mouse, so we have our standard WSAD. We can walk with D, crouch with left control, use on spacebar, map on M, equipment on I. Everything else, quick load and quick save are on F5 and F9. Shoot with left mouse, aim with right mouse, change zoom level with middle mouse, melee with F, first aid with V, GI grenade, holster weapon with H. We got mouse wheel, last weapon on X, it looks like. Shift the tactics theft. We can order rally on C, Q, E, and all sorts of stuff. Quick slots. We have a bunch of quick slot stuff as well as switch to shotgun pistol, assault rifle, and sniper rifle quickly. And it kind of works the same way with our vehicle. And double checking the gameplay. Of course, everything's kind of set up exactly as we said before. I think that covers all of the good stuff. We also have a codex entry, which is our personal history, which we've kind of already gone over. And then we've got some codex entries For the timeline now, we'll be relaying the timeline at a later date, I believe. I think we'll do that in probably in episode 2 after we finish the first mission. We'll do a little bit of the timeline stuff so you guys can understand what the heck is going on. And of course, we are in the prologue on the Normandy. Of course, we are the only squad member, and we have started off with 3 points to spend, so we are going to actually use those 3 points. Now, of course, with our, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go level 1. I'm really big fan. So surprisingly, I am actually a big fan of pistols, and I'm actually a big fan of, I'm not a fan of all the weapons. Let me be real with this. So we're going to go, I'm going to put 1 in pistol, 1 in assault rifle, and 1 in soldier for this one. What's the auto level up do? Let's see what the auto level up does. Auto level up puts in assault rifles and what does it do? Assault rifles and assault training. You know, I don't think that we're gonna go pistol, assault training, and assault rifle for this level up. We can also toggle the helmet we don't have, and we're just gonna be done with that. Why is the codex freaking out at me? What is it doing? Why is it doing this? Mark all entries viewed. Thank you. I don't like weird things sitting on my menu, which is strange. We're going to do a quick save here on the Normandy deck. All right, save completed, and we're going to get moving.
I'm telling you, I just saw
Navigator Presley just says he marched by with a mission. So we have a little bit of chatter from the crew who are kind of annoyed about the Spectre, Mr. Nihilus, being on board at all. So that's definitely an interesting thing to wonder about is why are they so worried? We're going to walk up and talk to Nihilus real quick. Hello, Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I hear it's beyond beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
Oh,
This
and
mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
And there we go. Freaking Joker's fears are confirmed. Let's find out what's going on.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
All right, what are we picking up? Actually, I have 3 options here. We can go, why the secrecy? You should have told me, and what are we picking up? I'm going to go with, honestly, I'm going to go, why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
All right, so what are the details?
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Okay, I understand. I'm glad you're here to help. Honestly, we need you.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Can you tell me why?
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Ooh. You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
All right. You support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Uh-oh, we got a transmission coming
Bring
through.
it up on screen.
Let's see what it looks like. We're going to tell you all about it right here. Looks like there are gunfire and a firefight on Eden Prime right now from some sort of strange creature. A woman named Ashley has screamed at us. Yes, the same Ashley we will have on our team later. Looks like a mechanical, biomechanical creature is attacking them.
Taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Let's see what they are. They are. What is the heck are we looking at? We're looking at a ship. And it looks like a tentacled Cthulhu monster coming out of the sky.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
And we look at the ship. What are we looking at here?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Alenko and Jenkins are coming with us. Okay. We're looking at some sort of tentacle creature ship as we fly in. Just want to quickly talk about the different types of races that we're seeing. We saw in this last cutscene, we saw a Turian with us, and the Turians.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight to the dig site.
Out.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Go.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Understood, Captain.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Here we go, and we're getting dropped off. Now, the Turians
approaching drop point 2.
are like, if you remember the Covenant from Halo with the weird, not the Covenant, but the Elites. They remind me a lot of the Elites, what they remind me of. But they got this really slick, like, lizard-style skin and face.
This place got hit hard.
And I love their gravelly voices.
Everywhere. Keep your guard up.
All right, so we have our trusty pistol. We have a shotgun. I have an assault rifle, and I have a sniper rifle. All right, so we're going to move in. Now, we're looking at a very beautiful landscape here. We have Richard L. Jenkins with us and Caden Alenko with us at the same time. We're looking around this first area real quick here, and we have a nice little area we can kind of explore. And it looks like we have a couple enemies in the distance. We are going to take them out real fast because it makes no sense to leave them here. Now, let me explain the weapons that we're dealing with in this game. The weapons use, instead of like being traditional reload weapons, these are weapons that have like they use a metal block that basically shaves off micrometers, like really tiny pieces of the metal block to fire. And the only really worry we have is that they overheat. So we have to keep an eye on our heat signatures as we move along. That's the only real thing we got to worry about. So as we're walking through this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful forested area, we've come across something called a kit. We're going to open it up, and it has a weapon sighting on it. We're going to take all. There we go. Let's see here. Did we take all? It does not say. Oh, here it is. Improved sighting. Can this be put on my assault rifle? Maybe. It can. This gives our weapon a slight higher. We're gonna holster the weapon for now. Right. We have a multiplier of I think 50%. It's faster speed if we holster our weapon, due to another mod than improved movement. So we're going to look around. Now we're about to cross a barrier into another area. We're taking a look forward.
What happened here?
We see it looks like death and destruction. Let's take a look ahead. I'm looking over the hill. We got fire all up this hill behind a set of rocks that it looks like it's going to be a combat tutorial. We move forward a little bit. Alenko and Jenkins are at my rear, and I have signaled for a stop. And we have moved forward. Jenkins moved forward. Alenko has moved forward, and I am keeping my eyes out. And as soon as Jenkins came out of the rock, he got lit up like a Christmas parade, and now we are dealing with them right now. 3 enemies, 4 enemies taken out like it's supposed to be. And it looks like Jenkins is very dead. We're going to check his body real quick. Close his eyes.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
He deserves a burial.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
All right, we've achieved 2 more Paragon points, which are fantastic. When we look at our map, make sure we're looking the right direction. All right. I noticed the gun sounds are super loud, like louder than everything else, and I don't know if I can fix that. I'm going to turn the sound effects volume down to like 40 and see if that helps. Like, seriously, it's louder than everything else. It is wild how loud that is. Turn it down to 30. See if that helps. Dialogue volume actually turning up. Music volume keeping where it's at. We got fire coming at us, coming at us, coming at us. And I'm sending Alenko out. We got 1, 2, 3 drones dead up ahead. Alenko is okay. He has taken some minor health damage. That's okay. Our shields are a little low. Let me double check to how to just real quick. I want to make sure how to tell the squad to heal. We can do it for ourselves. Order to attack, order rally. It does not look like we can, but maybe if I press... Oh, let's send Alenko behind a wall there. That was the wrong button. There we go. I can use overshield. He can use throw and sabotage. That's neat. He has his Kessler, but it doesn't look like he can use anything. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I was trying to figure out what the buttons were and trying to send Alenko ahead of me just slightly as we clear out enemies. Alenko, I want you to head there. Did that work? Is he going to do what I asked him to? I think he might be the wrong button. That's the button I'm looking for. I think he's my Q instead of my E because I don't have a... Oh, shit, he's being shot at. Alenko, get behind the tree, dum-dum. All right, we're moving forward slowly. Now, this is just tutorial. Very tutorial fights, which is great. There we go. And you have this, like, there's this weird cover mechanic, which sometimes works. I find it to be very finicky in this one, which is probably one of my biggest complaints about how this game works is the affinity or the cover system is very strange. It sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. We're continuing to moving up through these forests. Caden's following me. We're going to grab a metagel out of a pack here. Grab 1 metagel. Did I ever figure out what healing was? Yeah, there's healing. Yeah, healing. Now, metagel healing actually heals everybody. Oh, we have a cutscene coming up where Ashley, the woman we saw before in the camera, is now running at us away from some Geth troops, and she is firing with a pistol. She has taken them both out. These Geth drones, these are drones, and now we see actual robots with a singular eye who have just impaled, like Vlad the Impaler style, impaled this person, and now they're looking after Ashley, probably going to try to kill her as she pulls out an assault rifle. She's wearing a white jumpsuit, a white military style jumpsuit, as we are about to come in, and we have now entered the fray. Kaidan is shooting at jack shit, which is great. We're unloading slightly on the Geth troopers. One down. Two down. I used the sniper rifle for the second shot because I had a little bit of distance between me and them, and I wanted to actually hit them. Hello, Ashley. Before we do anything else, I want to make sure we've cleared the area of any enemies. We have a kit ahead of us. All right, let's talk to the command. Let's talk to Ashley Williams is her name. Ashley Williams. Let's talk to her.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit.
Oh, no.
We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Fighting those things?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
Uh-oh.
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
All right. Ashley, join us.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Let's go, Williams.
Move out!
All right, so we grabbed Williams, and now we've also gained 2 more paragon points. We are so we now have Ashley Williams on our team, and I'm going to check her loadout here. She is wielding a... What is she wielding? She is wielding a bunch of weapons. She's wielding all sorts of weapons. She looks to be a soldier, most likely. Let's check the squad here. What is she? She is a soldier class, just like I am. And I am a soldier, of course. We have Kaidan, who is a sentinel, and Ashley, who is a soldier. And I'm not sure. I think that was the main reason why I never took Ashley on missions with me. And I think that was honestly just because it didn't make sense. All right, so we have some 2 ammo upgrades we can pick up at a chest we just found. Armor-piercing rounds and radioactive rounds too. We're going to grab those. A crate with some light human armor, the scorpion armor. They call there. I'm looking around for any other items of interest. All right. We're just going to keep an eye out. We don't want to get caught off guards as we come around another crag into another, it looks like another combat zone, but I'm not seeing any enemies in it. Which is very odd to set up a... Okay. We have a combat zone. Kaidan over there. Ashley over there. Now. Go. Alright, we took out the 1 Geth. We have 2 more Geth waiting up there. And I'm trying to aim around a corner and failing. It's very difficult. I'm going to use my... I think it's my sniper rifle. 1 down. 2 down. We've taken them both out with the sniper rifle using my F commands, which are nice. All right. I want Ashley or Kaidan there. Ashley there. Get to moving. Go. As I move up, and they're going to cover my rear. And we're going to move up into this. Looks like a combat arena. We've got the assault rifle. And we have successfully snuck up on a Geth trooper and taken him out. We've reached the dig site.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
This is something else. The area map has been updated and upgraded.
Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
And this is where everything goes wrong. Spectre Nihilus is going to go check out the a camp up ahead, where, of course, at this point in time, we're going to be taking everything. Later, we may be starting to reduce things to Omnigel as we find it, but right now, we're going to be taking all of the equipment we find. We found another crate with some equipment in it. We're not going to be really checking out the equipment just yet.
They hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Actually, you know what? Why not check the equipment, at least for myself here? Scorpion armor is slightly better in shields, worse on damage protection. We've got a assault rifle in the Banshee 1 with a slightly better DPS, better burst and sustained, but worse accuracy. But we can actually do this here, I think. Let's see if I can empty it out. And put this, let's equip the Banshee. And let's do a mod for the Banshee. We're going to do an ammo upgrade for the Banshee here. We can do an ammo upgrade, and so we're going to go with armor piercing because it harms synthetics more, and we're fighting synthetics right now. And we can also check out the sniper rifle, which is actively worse on all marks. We're also going to be increasing the power of our granadas, because granadas are cool. Grenades, by the way, that's what granadas are. Okay. We come across 3 people impaled on Geth spikes. That's what the enemy is called, Geth soldiers. And these people are turning into Geth husks.
They're still alive.
And they are alive. They are going to be attacking us.
What did the Geth do to them?
And they are now Gethies. And they are called husks, so we can just take them out. And we'll do F2 for the shotgun, because it's just close. 2. Alright. 3. All 3 of them are down. So we've killed all 3 of them. They have nothing they drop. Open a kit, which gives us another Banshee and a human armor. That's neat. A better armor, I think, maybe. We're looking around this camp. This is a fiery camp site with what looks to be shipping container style buildings, which, you know, makes sense since they're easy to cargo and move around. And we're going to go take a look at each of them and see what we can find inside. The first one that we're able to enter, we're able to find a crate with some 2 assault rifles and a shotgun. The other crate just had a grenade and an Omnigel, which can be used for other stuff, like upgrading equipment. We've got a security lock, which is a manual override, and we're going to do the manual override. Now, the manual override is just this little mini game. Like, I want to say like Geometry Dash, but that's not what I'm thinking. Basically, it's like this little hacking thing that's neat. All right, we've opened the door, and there's people inside.
Thank the
Dr. Warren.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
And Dr. Manuel is being very, 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 very paranoid. I'm going to tell him you're safe.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one's saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
I'm going to ask about the attack.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
Dr. Manuel is being
real.
real.
The battle outside, gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
He's got some serious PTSD, and I feel bad for him. But, I mean, he just watched everyone else in his camp just die, so I get it. If there was ever an idea, anyone who's listening to this and you're a modder for Mass Effect, please mod a get the hell out of the way mod. Because my folks won't get the hell out of the way. Beginning to walk towards the spaceport, we switch perspectives to Nihilus, who has come across another Turian. Walks up to the other Turian, and the other Turian, he lowers his guard.
Saren.
Turian's name is Saren.
Nihilus.
And he says Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
And then we should hear a shot ring out. Saren had it under control. That cutscene, the way it went, is now Nihilus let his guard down. Saren then put a bullet in his skull.
What is
Saren's
that?
the bad guy.
Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
So in the distance, we can see a massive ship. Get the hell down, guys. Let's go. We have a firefight upcoming. You hear, go. Here, go, thanks. All right, so we have a massive ship that just flew off into space. It was a, oh shit, I'm using the wrong weapon. All right, so anyways, using the wrong weapon, which is bad. So we had that ship run off, and that ship looked like Cthulhu on steroids. And what that ship was what we will eventually know as Sovereign, who is the actual big bad of this game. But we haven't got there yet. Now we fought two Husks and two Geth just now as we're approaching the spaceport. And the spaceport looks about like every single sci-fi spaceport in existence. And while we're doing that, we found another shipping container covered in smaller shipping containers with a decryption key. So let's see if we can decrypt it. Got it. Decrypted.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
We have 3 survivors.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It is safe. They are gone.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
Okay.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
Well, that ship
showed
just
up
left.
right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Give me details of the attack, please.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The 3 of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Okay. What about the beacon? Do you know anything about it?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Okay. What about the ship?
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Was it a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
All right.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
All right. You should come clean, please.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Cole, smuggling is a crime.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
All right, so we have 3 options. We can say, is that all? Thanks, or you're holding out on me. I'm going to go with the Paragon option, or I think it's the Charm option, which is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
And what is it?
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
But he may know something.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Thank you.
I have to go.
All right. We got 4 Paragon points. We got a Stinger 2 and a combat sensor. Hell yeah. We're also going to open the door and just check to see. Yeah, there's a storage locker with an easy electronics bypass. Bypassing, again, is the exact same little mini game as the main mini game that we played earlier, the hacking mini game. So that's just a real easy to do. I always tend to do the hacking mini games for the simple purpose of just having them done. So that's one of those things that we just do. I just always do. All right, before we move on, we're going to be heading up to the spaceport here and looking around. We see Nihilus on the ground. We're going to open a med kit real quick. And we're going to check Nihilus's body that we have now found after we heard the explosion. I need Ashley. I need Caden there. I need Ashley here. Ashley. 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 Oh, I need to heal. Holy cow. That was bad. Ashley. Ashley. Why is she stuck? Hold on. Hold that thought. Ashley is stuck and it's bothering me. Let me go see what the hell she's doing. Ashley. Oh God. Okay. So Ashley is actually stuck behind. Oh God, that's actually hilarious. Okay, hold on. Let's see if Ashley's actually stuck in some NPCs. So we're gonna try to get her unstuck. All right, here we go. Now let's try this. Ashley, go that way. Thank you. No, Caden, you're not supposed to also get stuck. No, don't do that. There we go. Caden Alenko has now moved. Jesus Christ. All right, Alenko, come on. Rally on me. I think, so V is what? V is heal. V is heal. Okay. And we actually needed to heal. We were down to like half life. I actually didn't realize that. All right, now let me actually check my keybinds again. We'll have to do this until we actually get used to it. Where is the order rally? Rally is C. Okay, correct. Rally is C. Z is attack. Rally on me, please. Thank you. Let's check Nihilus's body. So we reach down, we look down and take a look at the body of the Turian.
You know him?
Yes, we do.
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the Normandy.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Good job.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
You need to be more careful, Powell.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry. I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
The other one?
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Shit. What about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. Okay. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Uh-huh. And the Geth didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Right.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky break for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Cole mentioned you.
Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
Yep.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now?
Yeah, it
So I'm
matters a lot.
smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Did you smuggle any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch.
Ashley?
We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Let it go, Williams.
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
You should make amends.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
All right. Let's
We
go.
need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yep, you do. We got High Explosive 2. Was that it? Is that all we got? Just High Explosive 2? We got 2 enemies on our at our 3 o'clock. 2 Geth troopers. We're going to be coming up on them. And I have dispatched them. Got one more enemy around a corner, down a set of stairs. Looks like as we head towards the... we're not going to engage. We're not going to engage. Troops, rally on me now. We're still exploring the area we were at before. I want you both undercover now. Let them come to us. Let them come to us. Ashley, get undercover now. Hide behind that beam. So we're hiding behind some beams right now as I finish to explore the area. I do not want to leave this. We have an upgrade kit nearby that I do want to grab. It's got hammerhead and planium rounds. We will be taking that. All right, we'll be moving forward now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... I'm going to move slowly. I'm going to have Ashley move here. Or Caden move here. Make Caden move down the stairs. Ashley move down the stairs. And I will be taking the lead, the point on this. And once they're in position. Said once they're in position. All right. I'll be taking points. I do not see them. I cannot see them from my position. So we're going to be moving to Snipper Riffle. Seeing if we can see them from my position. I can see their body, but they are hidden behind some stuff. And we have 2 more troops up ahead. We're going to be taking one out with a sniper rifle. The other one fires at us. Let's move on to the ship here. Alenko. Let me get behind some cover right here real quick. As Caden and my girl get into position. And we take pot shots at this elite trooper ahead of us. That is 2 sniper shots he has taken. 3 sniper shots he has taken. He took 4 sniper rounds before giving up the ghost. I'll put a 4th one in him before I don't. And I have tossed a grenade out. So I'm going to pull my shotgun out here. Actually, I'm going to pull my pistol out here. Five rounds to the skull. That's to take out the Geth troopers. Troops rally on me as we move up we're now on a train, that's what we're on. And we're going to be moving forward up the train towards the next area. And it looks like we're probably going to be hitting a loading zone soon, but we're probably going to be hitting more enemies. Just waiting for them to appear. And I was right. I was right on the money. We have 4 enemies on the radar. One down. It's Caden, and they're going to be providing cover for me as I move down the way. A shield has been put up, which is fine. We're going to be using, let's see here. We're going to be doing sabotage. I'm doing a shield boosts. And I'm going to equip my Banshee. Yeah. Someone tossed a grenade, it looks like. Alright, I have tossed a grenade out. Looks like it. Yep, it went off. And it looks like we cleared them out like we expected to, which is awesome. I'm going to be using the overkill, which allows long burst of fire without DPS drop, and we are going to literally disengage from our cover and move forward. Looks like we have 1 left, and I have walked up on him, taking him out. My shields are completely down, however, so I'm going to be just kind of hiding for a minute to let those recharge. There we go. Shields have recharged, so we can begin moving forward. I am also going to be using... we're going to be doing a little bit of healing with V. Heal with V. There we go. And now we have 4 metagels left, and it looks like we have nothing left ahead of us. With that said, we have been moving. We have been playing this for about an hour now, and I think Eden Prime Part 2 will be Episode 2, y'all. If you like what you saw so far, heard so far, please follow the podcast. It means an absolute ton for me. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/Kailee Cain. You can also check the Ko-fi as well. The links will all be in the description of the cast below. And this has been an absolute blast. I really enjoy this game. I hope I described it well enough for you to enjoy while listening to. We did have a couple audio problems during it, and I hope it's enjoyable. But other than that, it's just kind of, this is one of my favorite games. I'm not going to say the franchise is my favorite. I'm a little less lovey-dovey on 2 and 3 without mods. But this is one of my favorite experiences. I absolutely love and enjoy this game. It quickly, I really didn't like it. I was actually a fervent and angry detractor of it for a long time until I played the modded. I played ME3 Legendary Edition with mods, which greatly improved a lot of the feeling of the mechanics. So that's kind of important to me. Right. So that's something I just kind of want to keep in the mind pan. But with that said, I did a manual save here, and what we'll do is we're going to call it here. Please remember to do 3 things for me. If you do nothing else, you've learned nothing else from today. Wash your hands, wash your ass, and give your mother a hug. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time here on the Chronicles.